Welcome back, everybody. Well, here to help us cure some of those holiday indulgences is our favorite nutritionist, Peggy K. Hi, gorgeous. Can I just say, you look absolutely beautiful in your dress. You look gorgeous, gorgeous.
Thank you.
Fantastic, great content we're going to go through. So our body goes through so much over the holiday season, doesn't it?
Yes, it's like, you know, come December, this entire month, any kind of health routine that we once were on the entire year is out the window, right? Like, we don't want to think about nutrition or anything like that. And as a nutritionist, I say it's okay. It's totally fine. Eat whatever you want. You're going to overdrink. But I have little tips to help you navigate this entire season.
I like that. Fantastic. Yes. Great, great. So the first one we're going to talk about, hon, we're going to too many parties. Yeah. Obviously, right? It's party season. Yeah. That's what we're doing.
All the time. All these holiday parties.
What's happening to our body?
Okay, so a lot of times when you're at these holiday parties, you have to be on, especially if it's a work function. Yeah. And you're going from party to party, and people are, you know, you're being introduced to people, and you can't remember their names, and you don't want to ask again, and you have to really be on. So I have this little cocktail to help keep you energized and alert the entire time.
Oh, fantastic.
So what we have here is we can put in this mixer. We have some tangerine juice.
Tangerine juice.
Yes, so tangerine juice is a great base. It's festive, great for the holidays. We have some sage. Now, sage actually helps to boost your brain. It's actually really brain boosting.
Oh, really?
So, and the sage and the tangerine mix is really, really, really good. A little bit of turmeric. So turmeric is an anti-inflammatory. So if we have too much inflammation in our body, especially over the holidays, it's very common. We might feel fatigued and sluggish. So we're gonna add a little bit of that in there. So you just shake it up, shake it up. Yep. And then just pour it in the glass about halfway. Yep. And we're gonna add some mineral water because it's a little bubbly and sparkly and festive.
So, can I be drinking this all night?
Yeah, totally. Yeah. And you know what? If you want to add some vodka to it, it's totally fine. Totally great. And what we have is some rosemary.
That's why Peggy's our favorite.
Exactly. We have some rosemary just for the scent, because the smelling rosemary actually boosts your memory. And your short-term memory. So, you know, somebody introduces you, hi, I'm Peggy, and they tell you your name, you don't have to be like, what is it again? You know, after you see them later.
You're right, yeah.
Somebody really, you know, cute, they give you their number, you can remember it. So.
And that's fantastic. Great, great, great. That's
great
amazing.
Cocktail.
Okay, wonderful. So our next one here, we went to a party, and of course, we had too many drinks. Yeah. As
too much vodka in those drinks.
Right.
Yes.
So we know what's happening to our body. It's getting dehydrated. We're getting sluggish.
Yes. So to prevent hangovers, right? Because that's the biggest thing, right? If we're over drinking, we might not feel so good. And you know, I find with me, the older I get, the worse it gets, right?
Oh yeah, it's days after days.
Yes. So what we have is some coconut water here. So we're gonna add some coconut water. Coconut water is really high in electrolytes.
High in electrolytes, yep.
So that's gonna really hydrate you. So it's one thing to just drink water, and sometimes water's not enough. So we're adding coconut water is really good.
And I know we've talked about this in the past, but I could just say, so the coconut water, get the best quality coconut water you can. A lot of them have hidden sugars and salts.
It should just be very pure coconut water. The ingredient should say coconut water.
That's it.
And that's it, nothing else.
Yeah.
We're adding some mint. So if you want to add some mint in there, and mint and ginger, and you can actually muddle this in.
Oh, that's true, to crush it up, of course.
Like, muddle it. So we have some mint and some ginger. And we're adding a little bit of milk thistle. So milk thistle helps to detoxify your liver. Oh. So you can get a little tincture added inside. Okay. So it's great to detoxify your liver. Same with the mint.
And what is this guy here too, honey?
And some lemon juice.
And some lemon juice. Yeah. Now, am I doing this before I go drinking?
You can do it during, like in between. You can do, again, add vodka or gin to it. So you detox and detox at the same time. But before you go to bed, it's great because the ginger helps with room spins. So instead of sleeping with one leg on the floor from your bed, it'll actually get rid of those room spins. So it's perfect. So it helps to detoxify your liver, hydrate you, and get rid of nausea. So it's like the perfect thing. And like I said, if you're drinking, if you want to add, you know, make this at your party, add some, you know, you can add some gin to it.
A party punch.
There you go. Detox.
Yeah.
And you will not get a hangover.
This is fantastic. Great. And you could make a picture of this, keep it in the fridge.
Yes.
And just have it, you know, every time you go out, just keep it on the go.
Perfect.
Fantastic. The next one, this is my downfall. Too much sugar, right? We're eating like cakes and cookies and things and that, right?
Sugar overload.
And our body is just going crazy. Yeah, literally.
So what we want to do is we're doing a smoothie that you can do for breakfast the next day. So if you had too much sugar at night and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Or even before you go to a party, the key ingredients that we're adding here. So we're adding some coconut.
Sort of crave our sugar cravings?
This will actually curb cravings and get rid of the sugar. Get rid of sugar from your body. So what we're adding, some key ingredients as you add some almond milk. So fiber and chromium are the most important things when it comes to too much sugar. So you're getting fiber from the almond butter. You want to add some almond butter. Some chia seeds. These actually, what the fiber does is it actually like a sponge. Your body the fiber acts as a sponge to absorb all the sugar in your bloodstream and eliminate it from your body.
Oh, great, okay.
So that way your body doesn't absorb a lot of the sugar, the fiber does it for you.
Does it for you, perfect.
So it absorbs that.
Chia, we have.
Yeah, some chia. We have some cinnamon, which
so
balances your blood sugar level like no tomorrow. It's like one of the best things.
And this kind of thing, you can't really have too much cinnamon, can you? Like you could have a whole heaping tablespoon in here if you want.
The more cinnamon, the better.
The better,
And
right.
what we have here is some bilberry tea.
Sorry?
Bilberry.
Bilberry
So
tea. I've never heard of
bilberry
this.
is almost like a blueberry's European relative.
Okay.
So it is, so it looks like a tiny blueberry, but you can get it in a tea form or in a tincture form, and it's really high in chromium, and chromium balances your blood sugar levels and gets rid of carb cravings.
Oh.
So that's why during the day, if you have a sweet tooth, chromium is so important to kind of curb those cravings.
And I'm finding that health food store.
Yeah, health food store, and the blueberries, again, add fiber. All you have to do is blend that up.
Blend her up, and again, we can keep this in the fridge, can we?
Yeah, you can keep it in the fridge if you want. What you can do is freeze it in ice cubes, and then add it to your blender. If you make too much of it, put it in an ice cube tray, freeze it, and then throw it in your blender.
Great point. And then you got, your beautiful smoothie.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Mm.
So that's for too much sugar.
Wow, that tastes like a meal. Like it's, guys, this actually tastes like a piece of like cake or dessert or a cookie.
Yeah, it's actually really, well, the sweetness of the cinnamon and the almond butter, and there's no sugar in it at all.
I would have that
But for breakfast, like wake up in the morning, and you want to eat clean during the holidays as well, as much as possible. Not always, but that's something you can do to kind of counteract everything you're doing that's wrong.
So we're running out of time. I just want to grab to this one here. So this is too much food. Again, we're overindulging with just like food and carbs.
Too much food. We're overeating way too much. We're consuming so many calories, and you can't help it. It's the holidays. So what we're adding is 4 different types of tea. So we have some dandelion root.
Dandelion root.
We have some peppermint. We have chamomile, and we have fennel. Okay, so I'm just going to combine the 4. So fennel.
And each one is doing something different.
They're all amazing
correct?
for digestive health.
Okay.
So when you need help with digesting, because you're overeating, your stomach kind of rumbles and you might not be as regular as you should be, this all helps. It helps to digest your food. It helps to keep you regular. It just really helps to settle your tummy.
And all this kind of stuff. So we could combine this into like a big sort of tin, and then just have this after every meal.
Exactly.
Correct?
Combine them all together. Make a little tea. It's an after dinner tea. When you have guests over with your cookies.
Yeah, right. This is it's a great after dinner tea.
And
yeah, beautiful.
It's great for digestion.
Great information, Peggy. Thank you so much, babe. Yes. All this great information, guys, will be on our website. Thank you so much. Happy holidays, babe.
Happy holidays.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're revealing the results of our Beauty Boost makeovers. Fantastic. Every single one of these, I'm doing.